Welcome to Shyguy's Rockset tutorial. It shows you how to make caves and how to use the rocks in general. Kind of. Now I've got good news and bad news. The bad news is you probably don't know how to use them because you clicked on the tutorial. The good news is I do, and I made a tutorial for you. So you're about to learn. Well, first go to the rock pack. I'm just going to use these as an example. The 4 rocks I'm placing right now are the ones we're going to be using the most. The ones I use the most, at least. Could be different for everybody. But first step is to start making what's kind of like an exoskeleton. Just make the basic walls with rock number 5, which looks a lot like a wall in the first spot. But yeah, just make a skeleton of the room you're gonna make. Just totally basic, doesn't have to look good at all. We're gonna cover it up anyway. Maybe make little pillars here and there, maybe. Key thing, rotate the rocks. I cannot tell you how many. It doesn't look good if you don't rotate them. That's the key to doing this. Just place them in different spots. Just place them all over. Don't make a clump of certain rocks in one spot. Just, I don't know. Make sure it doesn't look repetitive. Caves are not repetitive at all. Just cover up the walls. Try to cover them up as much as possible. Keep rotating. And as you see, it starts to take shape a little bit. Starts to look like a cave. And here, I don't know. I think it looks pretty good. Doing well. Then we're going to add a floor. Rock number 4 is a really good floor because it's not terribly smooth. It's kind of bumpy. But even so, still add some rocks to it. Rotate them, stuff. Also raise them a few rocks a little bit. Otherwise, it's still going to look a little repetitive. Don't want that. Maybe add some stalagmites for the bottom. Add some stalactites for the top if you add a roof. I'm not going to be doing a roof right now, though. But yeah, stalagmites are optional. They make the cave look cavier, though. That's not a word. Another thing you might want to do is add another rock to it just to give it a little mix. I don't know what you'd call it. I don't know. It looks a little repetitive if you just use one type of rock. Usually. Sometimes it'll work, but it looks a lot better if you add more than one type of rock in it. Make sure it's realistic. Don't have rocks jutting out into air that aren't really supported by anything. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of lighting. Really like Vood. I don't know how to pronounce that. His new lighting kit's pretty nice. This is what you'd use to make like a kind of a creepy cave, like a dark blue light. That looks pretty good, I think. Maybe an orange light for like an adventurous type of cave. I don't know. Just kind of have to experiment with the lights. The lighting makes a lot of it if you're trying to do a cave at night. And here's a perfect example of what not to do. Once again, like I said, rotate the rocks. Don't just, I don't know, use one type of rock and don't rotate them. Because it doesn't look good. That's exactly what we're aiming not to do. And here's some examples, just ideas, maybe, whatever you'd like. Just some uses for the rock set, different themes, maybe. And that about wraps it up.